guys, it's Kristen and I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be a top 5 things you need to stay organized for school. I thought that this could be really helpful, especially because I have a lot of time to really think about organization. And I thought, I have the time to think about it. Why don't I share it with you guys? So I know a lot of you probably went back to school or are going back to school in the next couple of days. So, I just decided that I was going to go ahead and film this video for you guys. I know some of these will be after you guys have started school, but it's important to get inspo when you're in school because I know after the first week of school, you're just kind of like, I'm done. So, I guess without further ado, let's just get started. Alrighty, so the first thing that I recommend, and I gotta get them out, are post-it notes. So, basically, if you just write your assignment on them with some type of, just write page 12, question numbers 9 through 11. I don't know what your assignment will be, but you can just take this, you can put it in your locker, you can put it anywhere that you're going to look throughout the day, and this will remind you, you can put, the period number, so, let's say it's period number 1, or however you guys do it. You can just do this sort of thing, and it will help you remind yourself to do your homework, because, some people are, required to have planners, but I personally was never required to have one, except for in 6th grade, I believe. So this is really important, because sometimes, you've got so many assignments, you can just write this, and then for each period, I would put them in order of what you gotta have done first. So, I just think that's really important. And then if you, need to make a something to, add to it, you can always take smaller post-it notes if I can get them out. You can always take, smaller post-it notes like these and just be I don't know. I'm just trying to show you guys what I mean because I don't want anybody to, you can just put, do Friday or something like that if you want to, and you can just kind of keep these hanging around and just be oh, this is due Friday, I could put this here, and then you wouldn't have to worry about it for a while. I don't know, I've always done that. So I'm homeschooled, so everything just kind of happens at the same time, but that's just kind of a good thing that I've always come up with. The second thing would definitely be to highlight your notes and to highlight, have a specific, so basically, I have this huge thing, not really huge, but this little cup of highlighters. So, let's say you have, your first period, you could use this color of a highlighter, and then make sure that you only use this one for your first period, and then use this color for your second period, this color for your third period, this color for your fourth period, this for your fifth period. It's up to you, but get enough colors of highlighters for each period you have. That way you can stay organized, and even if you have different notebooks or I don't know, but eventually you're going to be able to be oh yeah, that's math, that's first period. You're going to be able to tell when you highlight with this color, that was first period. And so that way you can stay organized, and yeah, I don't know. I've always enjoyed highlighting my things, or even using, okay, this is a blue pen, and then for the next class I'm going to use purple, and then you can just do whatever as long as you, I just feel that's really important. It really helps you stay organized and helps you stay focused on what class you're doing, because sometimes you're oh yeah, because that eventually that color is going to get burnt into your brain and be oh, it's math, I don't know. That always helped me out. So tip number 3 is to have some sort of calendar. This has my videos I'm uploading, but this is I got this for $1 at Target, and you can have this in your room or in your locker or something like that. Some sort of calendar, some sort of planner. That way you can remind yourself of, hey, I have a test on the 17th, or hey, I have a test on the 24th, or this assignment's due on the 28th. I don't know. It would just really help you a lot. Just be organized, and especially, like, I would put it mostly, like, I would get several calendars and, like, put them where you do your homework. So, like, you can remind yourself, and then, like, every day you go home from school, write on that calendar so that you don't forget your assignments. So, that's just kind of my personal opinion. So, my tip number 4, I do believe, is to use some sort of flashcards for, like, important dates and or important notes that you need. So in the future, you don't have to worry about, like, I need to make note cards, because I'm making a video soon about study hacks and tips that you guys can use that I've found very helpful. So, giving you a little heads up, if you do that, if you study with some sort of thing, be proactive and start being organized by using your time, and take, like, flashcards and note cards, whatever you're going to use to study with. Go ahead and write those out. Write those important things that your teacher says you might need to know that's for the test. Write those down on a separate piece of paper, or write them on note cards or whatever. That way you don't have to do it later, and that way you're staying organized with the class. You're staying organized with the information that you need to have. And honestly, if I were you, unless you have, like, a specific final, I wouldn't keep your note cards for other tests or whatever, just because it's going to be so confusing. And I would write, like, and that's my last thing, is, like, for assignments, make yourself, like, a little notation. So, like, I'm just going to show you guys, for example, on this little note card. So, like, what I used to do was I would, on my note cards, whatever, I would be like, so let's say it was, like, Earth Science. That's just, like, the course I'm taking right now, again. Earth Science, Chapter 1, point 2. That way you have, like, like, whether or not, like, let's say, for instance, you have, like, a class that's, like, this isn't big enough. Okay, so be like ES, which stands for Earth Science, or, like, A1 if you had Algebra 1, something like that. And then you can be like C2 T for test, or Q for quiz. Something like that to help you initiate what you do. And then, like, that way, especially, like, on, like, when you get your papers back and stuff, that's important to go ahead and know, like, what your, so, like, let's say this is your quiz for Chapter 2, Section 1, or something like that. You would write that on the back, or, like, the top, be like, ES Chapter 2, 1, Q. That way, when you go back and study, you kind of know your code word. I don't know. So, like, this is Earth Science, Chapter 2, Section 1, quiz. I don't know. That's what always helped me out. So, that's all the tips I really have for you guys for staying organized. There's my, like, top 5 tips that I always had to follow whenever I was in, like, actual school. I mean, I'm still in actual school, but, you know what I'm saying. Like, to study really good and, like, have everything really organized, because, like, I'm not walking around classes like most of you probably are. I'm not, you know, I have everything on my desk, so it's kind of like, you know. Anyway, so I feel like, I hope that I helped you. By the way, if you like this makeup look, I did make a video on this makeup look, so if you guys want to see that, make sure you go watch that. And if you haven't already, you should subscribe, because I don't know, I like bands. And pizza. We can be a pizza Illuminati here. Shh. Okay, join the cam fam. I haven't said that in a while. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you want. You don't have to. It gives you good luck. And, anyway, so, oh, and make sure that you guys comment down below some questions, or, send me some questions on Twitter in that little tagged pinned tweet. And if you don't know my Twitter, it's just simply Kristen4. So is my Snapchat, and my Instagram is KristenXAlicia with 2 A's at the end. And just in case you didn't know, just in case you weren't following me. If you have any questions, ask more than one. I'll answer all of them, probably more than likely in a future video. So if you guys want me to do that, I'll probably do that sometime in October. That way to give you guys some time to ask some questions. I don't mind how many questions I end up getting by October, a certain date. I can't remember yet what day I'm gonna do that, but I think that's it. But if you have any questions, you can comment them down below, or you can comment them on the pinned tweet on my Twitter. It's up to you. And if you want to, you can put some video ideas down below as well that you would like to see in a future video. That way that I know that I can film something for you that you would actually like and enjoy. So I think I'm going to quit rambling now and let you guys get on with your day. But thank you so much for watching again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.